inflation fighters, thank you for joining me, the Penny Nanny. We watch over every cent. Hope you all had an awesome Christmas. And I'm just going to review the pricing situation from the haul that you saw yesterday on the channel, the Target haul that I did. And then we'll kind of go from there. So let's take a look at this. So Target, for the items that I got from there, the total order was $127.24. And that came about because there were coupons digitally. I have the red card, so I get 5% discount too. And so that way I was able to save as much money there as I possibly could. Walmart came in at $131.19. No coupons, no anything. That's just how it turned out there. So, and then for Pick and Save, they had items that they don't sell, but of the things that they did, it came to $104.49. So they didn't have any bird seed, they didn't have any bandage wraps, and they had no plain Stacks potato chips. So those things put together, it made Target the best place to go. Walmart also didn't have, let's see, no, there were a couple things they didn't have. They didn't have the right size shrimp, no large shrimp. And what else did they not have? Oh, they didn't have any plain Stacks chips either. So, and plus they were the most expensive, which is crazy. But I mean, to be more money than Target was, that's almost unheard of. So, even though it's only $4, $4 is still $4, you know. I've heard today on the news that fuel prices are going to be going up again. So, you know, you just got to watch everything. But my main reason for going to Target is it's less than a mile away from here. And we had the really bad weather. So, we ended up getting about 6 inches of snow altogether, but it was the blowing and the drifting and the below zero temperatures that really kind of did us in here. Now, as you remember, my husband was on call, and Christmas Eve, he was gone all day, but he ended up getting very generous tips from people. So we just stuck that right in our contingency fund. So that might end up being savings. I think our plan is, as soon as we match it, we're gonna put that half into savings and then go from there. But I mean, he worked his tail off for it. So that was Saturday, and the cold weather and blowing was still supposed to be around Sunday, Christmas Day. So we kind of switched up our Christmas plans. We typically would open our presents on Christmas Eve, and then open our stockings on Christmas Day in the morning, just to have something to kind of a little something to look forward to. But we decided to do everything that night, just in case he was called out, because he got called at 3 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Eve day. So we just didn't know what was going to happen there. So, in terms of how the food turned out, the lasagna was fantastic, although my husband, I had planned on having that for leftovers one night this week, and he said, I just need a little while. Because he always kind of goes overboard with his ingredients. Way too much cheese. Like, it was so much cheese. It was incredible. And my vegetarian lasagna, which I made with nuts, spinach, hummus, and mushrooms. And then I just sprinkled a little bit of parm across the top. That was delicious. It was really, really good. The hummus, it's got the texture of ricotta cheese almost, so it was great. I'd make that again in a heartbeat, definitely. I definitely would. And I would even go as far as making like a Mexican one that way, using refried beans, but if I didn't have it, something equivalent. But it was delicious. And we used the pre-cooked noodles, or the oven-ready noodles, they're called, that we'd gotten from a pantry. And it made both of our lasagnas, so that was fantastic. I had bought some, well now we have some, so we can do other things with it. You remember me talking about how our Christmas tree doesn't have a theme. It's just ornaments that we've purchased that have sentimental meaning to us. And I had mentioned the snowmobile before and the truck with the tree on top. I mentioned that I had gotten one for my husband and son this Christmas. Well, I totally forgot to give it to them until Christmas Day. So it wasn't even in their stocking or anything. So, but that's all right. So I'm gonna come up there and show you what they were. So you remember my husband is a hot sauce kind of guy. So we got him I got him a hot sauce one, he loved it. And my son, I got a peanut butter one. It looks like a peanut butter jar. He laughed out loud when he got this. So he was just really enjoying it. More so than you would think a young adult would, but he did. So, and now I want to give up some shout outs to our commenters and new subscribers. So I want to welcome Riggs 2001 to the channel. We're glad to have you. Looking forward to any comments that you're going to make. Let's see here. QQ commented on the pantry and the gingerbread house. I'm sure if you guys have done it, it turned out way better than mine. But she commented on that. And Karen Diane, she commented about the Christmas tree. So that was nice. Anyway, I'd love to read your comments. I'd love to give you a shout out on the channel. So make some comments for me. And if you don't subscribe. The sooner I get to 1,000, we get more features that I can do on here, like going live and things like that. So I'd love to be able to do that for you guys. I'm going to be doing a grocery run today because I don't believe any of the pantries are open this week between Christmas and New Year's, and we obviously need some food, so it's kind of a bummer with the weather. I may be able to do one Saturday, so at the church, so we'll see on that. But for now, be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of. Bye now.